Heya! So here I am for 3.3. Unlike my last video, I haven't done the quest beforehand. This is my first time playing it and recording, so I don't know anything that's gonna happen. If I don't sound too excited, it's not because I'm not. It's just that I'm very anxious about everything that's gonna happen. But because I know that in this version everything is gonna go down before 3.4, you know, maybe everything gets reset. Just because I'm recording this as it came out doesn't mean I'll upload it as soon as it does, because editing takes time and I'm employed. But I guess I'll just jump straight into it so we don't waste even more time. Collect your thoughts. Time and again, farewells have numbed you. You can't help but wonder how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail. You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. I feel like this is foreshadowing. I sure hope it's not foreshadowing though, but knowing this game, it's foreshadowing. Oh my god, there's a chest. How did I miss that? It's right there. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and and regain your strength. No, I can't focus. I want to go get that chest. I can't focus on anything else right now. Fine. Don't be influenced by your phone. That's not gonna happen.
Nice.
Someone is really looking for us. It is indeed difficult, but you should still cling. I can't read. Oh. Okay, never mind. This is impossible. Let's look at the phone, just one glance. It won't disturb our thoughts. Does he have TikTok? Oh, Cipher! Great mystery. Last time is Dixia, 0 time for stealing. Okay. Now the River of Souls mostly retreated. Okay, you want to steal and you want my help. I guess we're going to Styxia.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
It is.
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
Is it just me, or is Mem's voice more mature? And I don't mean just her words, I mean literally the way her voice sounds. She doesn't sound as babyish as she did before. And I like that. They keep showing her progress with each version. Anyway, I miss Castoris too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing.
Where's Dixia?
Now's not the time to feel down. We gotta pull ourselves together.
Okay.
By the way, it was Miss Cipher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone? Huh?
Huh? What's that sound?
I don't know. But this aura feels so familiar.
There are only 2 aura farmers in Amphorius, and those are Mighty and the Flame Reaper. And I hope it's Mighty.
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful. I have a bad feeling about this.
You always say that. He still looks goofy when he runs in high speed.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up? Careful. Careful.
Huh? Is this a new animation for her? I don't think I've ever seen her pull this move before.
It's a piece of black cloth.
Wait, we found this before in like 3.1, I think. The Flame River really needs to fix his clothes, if that is his.
Now, where have I seen this before?
I mean, I do have black clothes too. Yeah.
What? No, your clothes are perfectly fine. Could this be from the Flame Reaver's cloak? Why is it here? Mimi!
Oh, she goes back to Mimi when she's scared. Cute. But what's happening? Ah! No. No, what? What is this? There's no way they're putting us on the spot like this. First thing, like, the quest just started. What is happening? This must be a glitch. Ah! But at the same time, damn. I'm in denial. Is it finally my time?
Don't give up just like that!
What can I do?
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
Look at this angle. The way the sword is, we can clearly see the sword that looks exactly like Finon's sword that he's getting in this version. Yeah, not obvious at all. Thank you for that. We wouldn't have... Really, no one knew if you didn't use this.
The River of Souls
What about it?
is full of fish, big and delicious.
Cipher!
What?
No!
The Flame Chase journey. Meow, meow.
Cipher! That's horrible!
Meow?
No. I'm actually so upset. Cipher, this thing killed people. He gave PTSD. I never want to hear the Flame Reaver laugh ever again. That's traumatizing. And he already traumatized us enough. This is such a bad joke though. Stop. No.
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Oh girl, karma's gonna get you back for that one. What a terrible
Don't run!
person.
I'm the real Cipher. The real one.
And I like
Come on,
you.
don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
I ain't grateful for the reminder, girl. You could have done that so many other ways. I feel like it's so tragic that she used the Flame River and she ends up the way she does.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You're not gonna hold that over me, are you?
No, but the Flame River is...
So, I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie. Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality. Technically, she's not wrong, I guess.
A power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
But no, that logic only works for fantasy worlds.
Oh, was that your teleslate?
I'm booked and busy, apparently. Ah! Oh! Hi! Yeah, I did rest well, thank you. I came during lucid hour and you seemed asleep, so I didn't wake you up. Oh, that's so sweet. He could have, though. But oh, he's feeling restless. I feel it's time to continue our training. So we've been training with him. Cool. Let's go to the grove, shall we? Yes! Yes! Now!
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove.
Can't I go to the grove first and then help you with the treasures? Why do you need so much money?
Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Do you think I'll spend it all? That's so not why I hunt for treasures. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
That's not really how greed works. You're still walking with greed. I'm so sorry to break this to you.
Come on, Gray Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Okay. Or maybe not.
This is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donhong.
I've already made it clear in my past video, but I'll make it clear again. I'm a Ligas hater. I do not like the guy. I don't trust him. He creeps me out. I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express. He is an emanator of news, after all.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo. It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akama. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel. No.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Emphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
Don't underestimate another emanator. Or, I don't know, I may be talking nonsense. Is Dan Hong an emanator of permanence? I always thought he was. Or maybe Dan Feng was and Dan Hong isn't? I don't know how that works. Additionally, Aquila is one of the two titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysosairs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland.
No, this sentence doesn't make sense. How can you understand it? How can you understand homesickness if you don't have a home, huh? I know I'm being mean. Let me have this.
I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems. Of course, that's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
By all means, please proceed, but be careful, the Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
You have Dunhunk's trust, not mine. Lycus carefully scans the damaged propulsion system, then methodically began inspecting its components. This is unbelievable. You understand this structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly, but we antique Ethereans are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning.
Carefully? Did carefully do that? Are we sure it wasn't an Eon who gazed upon an entire race? I don't know if race is the right word to use here. Neither species.
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donhong, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
Oh, things just got serious real quick. Although I don't believe they would. The Astral Express is known for always helping, like, that's literally what they always do. So no, they wouldn't. I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
I'm not shocked by this information because we've known about it since 3.0. We've known about it since we got to Amphorius, and we knew it from that secret ending where I'm sure most people know about this, but I will mention it anyway. When Aglaya and Finon give us the choice to remain on Amphorius and help or get back, if we choose to leave, we get a secret ending, and there's just a black screen with a description that says that something resembling an Itelatron helped us leave Amphorius, and this thing sure resembles an Itelatron? Am I even saying that word right? You know what I'm talking about, though. Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
I stopped to read that sentence again because I'm trying to understand what certain interests he's talking about. Whose interests? Is that a threat? Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts. I said it on the last version and I will say it again. Dan Hong gets me. I think no one in this game gets it as much as Dan Hong gets me. We're like this all the time. And it's so suspicious that Lygus has no background. And I think he made it so.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
What? What? Huh? New designs, new NPC. What is this? Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord.
No, I will!
As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
I will go back to what I kept saying in the last video. What he just said. I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to to obstruct them. I am neutral. This sounds very Equilibrium-like. I don't care if I will look like a fool that I keep associating Lygus with the Equilibrium. I'll still do it because I like that path a lot and I need to bring it up somehow. But who are they and what are their plans?
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
You...
Bottle fudger.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
Wait, so I don't get it. So you don't want him to help the Chrysos heirs? You were wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include a flame-chasing Chrysos heirs? Danhong, the man that you are. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions. Danhong's design is so full of green because he is a green flag. What an amazing, amazing guy.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked you if you'd help, I meant... though...
One eternity later.
The ones who need help are them. I can't stop laughing. I think Danhong might become my favorite character in the entire game. What a beautiful sight. I'm guessing this is a training session.
You have such overwhelming power, so... why? Answer me! Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
That's right, Final. Let all that pent-up frustration and anger on this, on you. I was about to say on yourself, but letting anger out on yourself is never a good thing. Never mind me. Anyway, this is like a memory or something.
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore!
Yep.
Drag him back here, friend!
This is sure giving me some flashbacks.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
No. She wasn't asking about your physical well-being. She was... You can handle the hit, but can you handle the mental strain? You're always edging me, Finon.
Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
I don't like that.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. I'm constantly worrying about him.
But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Yeah, why don't you ask Cartonus?
Don't worry, I've already arranged that. Of course I need him. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
I like that the way he's talking. I mean, both his tone and the things he's saying, it's showing that he's letting that cheerful facade down a little when he's around us. And I think that's beautiful because it kind of shows that he trusts us.
Oh, Cartonus is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Cartonus is a real Chad.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Finon, I've been somewhat concerned about you.
Me too, ma'am.
Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
Yes.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak.
All I understood from Nikador's trial is that you can't walk out of the shadows of their past. And even from this training, I understood that.
Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again and neglect my duties.
How I want to believe those words and trust him. How I want to. No, maybe if I was a real fan, I would just trust him. Maybe I should just trust him blindly, like the Messiah that he is. Yes, either way, we'll be here by your side.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends.
I don't think he likes that. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down.
Yeah, that's why he always keeps up that facade. I get it, though.
I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
On a date?
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work. Today, I'm definitely going to...
What were you reading before?
A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
Okay, girl, keep your secrets.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the Library of Philia.
I could spend an entire day if you're there, yes.
It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Over the past few months, you've come here more than once, fishing out that small piece of essence from the ocean of knowledge that best suits your taste. You're quite relieved that Don Hung isn't around. No one will be here to judge your reading taste. Why is he making that face? What is he reading? The scroll at hand shows a small line of text. Non-standard reading material. Do not let any Grove professor discover it. 10 exclamation mark! What are we doing? It seems the scholar of the Grove admits their profound academic discussions haven't forgotten their little hobbies. So, which reading material will you peruse? One Punch God. I love this game! Forbidden Love, The Tree and the Butterflies. Okay, so they're making fanfictions about gods, and they're calling Naxa a blasphemer. My professor can't possibly be this shy. Please don't tell me this is... Making eye contact with the person I had an appointment with. The professor, barely over 30, was leaning casually over. The scholar's robe gleamed bright, giving off an almost divine aura. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Sorry, Professor, I'll do anything to make it up to you. Anything? I read enough fanfiction to know where this is going. The professor's face broke into a charming smile. I'm not gonna keep reading this. No. Oh. No! No! Okay, fanfiction, I get it, but not this kind. Why would you do this? No. No. Yeah, that's my disappointed face right now. What? What does well have to do with this? For a young Stellaron host, this type of literature remains too far ahead of its time. No, it remains too far ahead for me too.
I wonder what Finan and Mem are reading. Let's take a closer look.
The heart beating messes with my head. Optional? See what Finan is looking at? That is not optional. That is a must.
Well, I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you reading something you shouldn't be?
In front of you all. That would be pretty careless.
So then you do it when you're alone.
Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques Appraisal. How to Make a Fortune.
Maybe it's time to find a different side gig.
No way, I've invested almost all my savings into this hobby.
Finan! Is that why he's broke?
I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethics, a major reason is her family wealth. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's 30% grind, 70% fate.
Oh, he's onto that hustle culture? No, he said 30%. It's fine. We're safe.
Talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... integrity and skill.
You know what? In this economy, go get that back, Finon. Is Mem reading fanfiction too?
Oh, these cards are so detailed and fine. Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer.
Tarot! She's reading tarot. She's studying tarot.
But the interpretation for each card is so long. Do I have to memorize them all?
Do you know who else is doing tarot? No, not Black Swan. I mean, yes, her too. But Cyrene, duh. Use them flexibly.
What a coincidence! We meet again. Guess we're fated to be together, huh? But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day, is joyful.
Why
So
is...
suspicious.
Yeah.
Not like their usual self.
Why is she acting so sus?
You sure are persistent. Alright. I'm totally helpless against your charm.
Oh, is that so?
What are you guys chatting about? Is this the Amphorius Divination Compendium?
He's already remembering Cyrene, isn't he?
Why are you here too?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around, I suddenly found my book not that appealing anymore. Never thought Mem would be into divination. But it's not exactly a niche hobby, so why all the secrecy?
Yeah.
I wanted to set up a surprise! Master it in secret and give you all a shock.
Is that really all there is to it?
But getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing and divination, especially with cards. Yeah, just like the ones you're looking at.
Finon, I always thought he's a smart guy, but the fact that he's not making any connection between this pink bunny, who has the same interest as the pink-haired girl who was his childhood friend, is amazing.
Then you must be pretty familiar with all sorts of divination techniques with a friend like that.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using cards or bones to predict the future.
Bones?
If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Hydes Elysiae, wouldn't have disappeared. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trinan. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly rehearsed tricks compared to her flawless prophecies.
A little faith in these things isn't bad sometimes.
To me, divination could be a power that guides our spirits.
Yeah, it's just about, being silly and having a little hope.
Fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the future. That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown.
Yeah. And Lord knows, during the apocalypse, you need it. Yeah, what if divination predicts something bad, though?
Divination is only meaningful when there are both good and bad outcomes. Even bad omens serve as guidance. They can help keep us alert, right?
I don't know.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Even though I never believed in the outcomes. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She could paint a complete fantasy so vividly, it utterly captivated me as a child. Right, I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Uh,
So exquisite! I'd love to have a card like that.
so are you not gonna comment on the fact that years ago Cyrene was just carrying a card with your adult self painted on it, outfit and all? Are we just gonna move on from that?
Oh, now
I
that you
guess we
mention it,
are.
yes. It would be even better if it were made of, say, crystal.
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our first trip to the Temple of the Three Fates? The riddle that Orynyx posed to us?
The one with something that means more than the world to you? Huh?
Who's there?
Oh my god, these guys
You
again?
are...
These
Are
folks
we
are up to no
gonna
good.
find out who they are?
Black clothing. Masks decorated with golden blood. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan, have studied the forgotten history of Amphorius quite thoroughly.
Why are they being polite? He called him Lord. So who are they?
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan. It would be the polite thing.
You come here with knives in hand and you're talking about politeness?
We can't let our esteemed guests pass away without understanding.
Huh.
During the Chrysos War, to combat the Chrysos heirs, several cities formed an underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was to erase anyone with golden blood from existence. Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do anything to achieve their objective.
People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations of the Chrysos heirs to rule.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
I enjoy dealing with people as straightforward as you, Lord Finan. You've probably figured out why we've come before you.
I'm so confused. Why at this point in the story is another mysterious faction popping up? They already got so much trouble on their hands. Please give them a break. And I don't mean give them a break by taking their life away, although I know that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. Yeah.
Keep your
fine.
cool, partner.
Or
They've
not.
come out of the shadows, which suggests they have something up their sleeves. All right, let's hear it. What are you hiding? But watch your language and don't say anything you might regret. My shoulders might be sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Why are we... No, I was curious. What's gonna happen now?